ranked team, the Ncaa Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
You need a yard here at third down to keep this opening drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Lobos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Lobos.
Touchdown, New Mexico. Number 88.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here.
Concern, brother? Are you kidding me? You're not
They did a
athletic.
good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Let's go.
Linebacker shifting around now. Toss play to the outside.
Are you kidding me?
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Yeah, David, that's
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's going to pull it down and run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Lobos offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Defense
flag, brother.
Incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Come on, bro. You kidding me?
For a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Damn.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect downfield.
I know what the fuck that did there.
Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
I couldn't get that, bro.
Using his legs on the scramble.
Got fumbling, bro.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
I missed it.
Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
How does this dude hurt already, bro?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, New Mexico 7, Ncaa 0.
They took it down to 2, 4.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ncaa.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
No way. I left him alone and he did that.
Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge
That's a
gain
joke.
before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Two-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO.
Oh, he
It
was
is
a man
a
down
dangerous
field on
play
that.
for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Ah, good shit.
He's got it near the end zone.
Fucking left him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ncaa.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
What?
Takes off in the clear.
That's wild.
Breaks into the clear right
Bruh.
down the middle. End zone ahead.
That is wild.
Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, New Mexico.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel.
Is this when I need to have, when I need it to have?
It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And UConn's offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nigga, Harris is a bum, bro. God damn.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes.
Looking like that. Great.
On first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
0 field goals in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, just don't want to win this game at all.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanders. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here in the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Lobos will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Can't fucking make no adjustment.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh my God, he underthrows it.
Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Wow, what a fucking game this is.
The game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35.
Oh my God.
Now he fumbles the ball. Defense
got it back.
the ball. Crucial initial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback.
Yeah, just like
getting
that.
Pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second.
God damn, Dennis.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left.
Yo, he just went right underneath the ball.
They forgot about him downfield.
Bruh, that's crazy. Dude just went and missed.
Touchdown, Huskies.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
The bullshit I'm
They
dealing
tack
with.
on the extra point.
Crazy.
And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Lobos hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Lobos will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Come the fuck on.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to see the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw.
Yep.
Pass is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. The 40, inside the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Lobos. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's blocked.
Of course.
Oh, and they picked it up.
Of course.
Fourth quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Ncaa's offense is back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear holes. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. The Lobos looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Launches downfield. He's got his man wide open. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
All right.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
New Mexico, 28. Ncaa, 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Comes the Huskies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fights off a defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, shit.
It's caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Ncaa. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have...
Ah, good shit. I didn't think he would.
Right into double coverage.
Fuck you.
So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
New Mexico, 28, Yukon, 21.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut.
Yes.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. It's now third and goal.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Physical running fights.
Go! That's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
40-plus minutes.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Yukon, 21.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Yukon offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Come on.
Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it. For a first down. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered all.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline.
A few times, same shit.
Huskies. This offense is still clicking.
That's
a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50.
You gotta catch him.
Past the 30.
No way.
And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10.
He's supposed to be gone off of that.
That's good coverage there. Lobo's offense is back out there. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear, end zone.
Yo, that's a late hit. Goddamn.
After another big game, they have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Contested shots as well. Meanwhile, Denver with
And it
7
comes out of the
fast
25.
break points.
No return
They've
attempted
got
there.
10 made field goals and 7 assists. Harden now misses the 3.
And UConn's offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Damn, man, that nigga open got him
Nice
hurt.
job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching